and welcome to another episode of Flint Talks. Last week, the Flint lead team from around the country attended the TUANZ Tech Users Summit in Auckland. We heard from some amazing speakers about New Zealand's digital future, online safety and security, responsible AI, and more. Throughout the day, we caught up with the team, asking what technology that they're excited about at the moment and what they'd learned from the conference so far. We also spoke to the FLINT Auckland team and Harnex AI about their upcoming Hackathon event that's occurring this Wednesday, the 17th of September. This episode is a collection of clips from the day, including the presentation of the Outstanding Future Leader category at the TUANZ Awards that wrapped up the event. But first, a message from Andrew Cushion, TUANZ board member and one of our MCs on the day.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Andrew and I wear a lot of different hats actually. I'm on the TUANZ board, I'm the Executive Director of The Code, aka the Aotearoa New Zealand Code of Practice for Online Safety and Harms. I do a lot of work in forestry, which isn't necessarily so relevant to this particular audience. Do lots of particular things. One of the things that I'd love to talk to you fine folk about today is actually The Code, as we call it, and you can find out more about it at thecode.org.nz, because right now, for the next month, we're doing a review about what it is. Now, what makes the code special is it's the first time in the world that those large social media platforms that we all use have committed to a set of standards here in New Zealand. But in order to make that work and valuable for us, we need to know what you all think in terms of whether we're asking them to do the right things. So, pop to the website, you'll see it on the front page. Let me know your thoughts. There's a little survey there. And even if there's a group of you too that have more ideas, I've got my contact details on that website too, and let me know. We'll run a workshop to capture your thoughts too. Thanks.
Kia ora everyone, I am Zibby, I'm the National Flint lead, and this is my first time at the Tech Users Summit, which I'm super excited about. There has been so many highlights to start off with, but something that really resonates would be the Ministry for Women's new toolkit, Free to Lead, all around online safety and harm. I've now been to 3 events where this topic has been covered, and yeah, each time I think it just really emphasises the importance of the topic and awesome that it's been tackled in such a cool way. Other key highlights, I loved Francis's presentation this morning, some real eye-openers in there. I had my phone out and I was writing down a list of all the different sorts of topics that she covered. But yeah, can't wait for the afternoon session. Kia ora, I'm Zoe Udy. I'm the Deputy Chair of the TUANZ board and co-MC of our Tech Users Summit today. We've had an awesome morning so far. We've heard from Francis Valentine, Dr. John Roche, the Prime Minister's Chief Science Advisor, and there's more to come this afternoon. I'm hosting a panel on responsible AI use, a topic which is near and dear to my heart, having presented at Parliament's cross-party caucus on AI, and the latest topic there was responsible AI use. So very interested to hear what our panelists have to say on the topic, and it's been a great vibe.
So my name is Giovanni. I work with the FLINT team, and a technology that's got me excited right now is Claude Code by Anthropic. Epic. So it's great for coding, and I'm pretty much just using that now for a lot of my coding stuff. Oh, and I'm a software engineer. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Adil. I'm chair of the Christchurch Flint team. One technology which I've been really excited to use lately is audio mastering, because I'm a music producer as well. It's my side hustle. And what audio mastering does is it listens to music and analyzes the highs and lows, equalize them, which took massive amount of time for humans to do it in the past, but now it's cheaper and more efficient way to do it. So it's cutting down a lot of time, and it's still evolving. So I'm really excited to see what's next. Yeah, that's something I'm really excited about. Well, today's conference has been very interesting. One takeaway would be the first speaker, Francis. She talked about the evolution of AI and how AI, the growth of AI is exponentially growing every month. And what is important at this point is to leverage that growth for everyone, and by democratizing like the power of AI for every individual rather than benefiting it to a certain section of the society, and uplift the people who actually need some support, allies for them to grow, and not just focus on uplifting the already uplifted.
Hi, my name is Brody, and
Hi there. Hi, my name is Brody, and I'm part of the Auckland Flint team. Been really enjoying the conference today so far. I think a really interesting takeaway I had from a presentation was from Visa's presentation on privacy and security, and they had some really, quite worrying stats, unfortunately, around just the rate of fraud and scams. And there was a fascinating figure of $200 million lost to frauds in New Zealand alone last year. And the worst bit from the presentation was that that's unfortunately, likely even an unreported figure, as people are, they feel ashamed and they feel embarrassed by being a victim of these sorts of events. So it was just such an important reminder around the work that they were doing in that space to put in place new safeguards and protections for people.
hi, my name's Eden. I'm the chair of Flint Wellington, and the tech that I'm most excited about is open banking. One of the applications for open banking that I'm really excited about is taking payments via QR code, and Volley is a New Zealand company that's currently doing this. Very exciting.
Hi, it's Eddie here from the Flint leadership team in Auckland, and I am joined with Misha from Harnex AI, who we are partnering with for our next hackathon event next week, Wednesday, the 17th of September. I just wanted to introduce you to Misha and let him talk to you about what Harnex AI does and a little bit of a sneak peek into more information about AI and what we'll be hacking.
Thanks, Eddie. Well, thank you for having me here. I'm really looking forward to this event. So what is Harnex? People keep asking us, without going to LinkedIn, which is fine. We'll love to get some website traffic. That's absolutely fine. So what is Harnex? Essentially, what we're focusing on is capability building within the organizations on how to bring the AI, how to get yourself AI accelerated, and pretty much just get yourself ready for the future, right? Because it's not the fact that AI is going to take your job. It's the people who don't know how to literally leverage it in a day-to-day activity are actually going to struggle. So let's talk about the event on the 17th.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. So, to me, when adopting AI or literally using AI, personally, I was always struggling to actually apply to the everyday applications, right? So it's great to know that there's GPTs and Claudes and great Geminis are out there. We know them all, right? Yeah, absolutely. But haven't you ever struggled to actually apply it in your day-to-day application?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially as a sort of everyday user, I don't personally have any experience in coding or engineering, but I really want to learn how to utilize the AI, and for me personally.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. And how do you best learn?
By doing and practicing.
Exactly. Now, we can't solve all the problems in the world, right? However, we all have a little tiny problems in our life, right? Or I'll call them challenges, however you want to call it. And the idea is nobody understands your problems better than you, right? So why don't we create small snippets of little apps or little applications, right? That can actually help us solve these problems, right?
Yeah.
And isn't what this hackathon is all about?
Absolutely. It is empowering the everyday user to solve the everyday challenges through AI.
Exactly. So, and this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have a group of very clever people, right? Or very curious people, right? Getting together. Well, clever and curious and go hand in hand. But perhaps the ones who haven't had the right amount of experience of playing with these things, right? So the idea is bring them all together and actually try to solve some of these day-to-day problems, right? We're going to be using various tools. As a matter of fact, it's bring your own tool to the day. It doesn't matter whether it's Gemini, it's with Claude, whether it's, what's the other one? Lovable. Lovable, fantastic, right? And let's just see how we can actually apply it effectively.
Perfect. And you guys will be taking us through how to use these tools to then end in a result of an application.
That's correct.
Perfect.
That's correct. So we'll take you through the end-to-end process. Just because you have a tool doesn't necessarily mean that you know how to use it effectively, right? Or pretty much just, you can't expect a perfect result from the tool unless you prompt it or unless you query it accordingly. So what we're going to be doing is taking everyone through the entire end-to-end process. So how to prompt, talking about the limitations of the tools, talking about other possible avenues of what can be done with other tools in conjunction with like Lovewell and GPT, and very much like stitching them together to form your first proof of concept.
Fantastic. So it sounds like we will be getting to create a prototype of the apps that might be able to solve those challenges that we're talking about. Fantastic.
You will, right? And guess what? At the end of the day, at the end of the hackathon, you get to brag about it. And the top braggers, the winners, what do they get?
They get the top bragging rights.
Oh, damn.
I know, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's also prizes.
Yes, there will be prizes, and there'll be some spot prizes as well for those who turn up and join us on the day. And as well, as you said, the bragging rights and potential opportunities to explore further with your new teams of friends that we'll be meeting amongst the technology industry, which is really exciting. Because as you said, we are really sort of wanting to showcase how AI can be utilized by those everyday users within the focus of that technology industry overall. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, really looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
And see you all there.
See you on Wednesday. Thank you.
Promising individual who demonstrates exceptional leadership potential, vision and commitment to making a significant impact in their field, whether within FLINT, the future leaders in technology in New Zealand, or in a community group. This award celebrates emerging leaders poised to shape the future through their innovative thinking, their dedication and their proactive approach. It acknowledges their contributions, leadership qualities and potential to drive change in the future. Now they must have been nominated by a member of TUANZ too, and I'm pleased to tell you all that there are 4 nominees. Finalists, I should say. Nominee number 1. Finalist, oh God. Is Eden Robertson, the Maz and the chair of FLINT, of the Wellington FLINT lead team. Let's congratulate Alex Stewart, the founder of Wombat.net. Zoe Udi, from Z Energy and the Deputy Chair of TUANZ. And Dave Park of Connect 360 and the FLINT Christchurch team. Now again, let's hype this up a bit, folks, because the winner is... Please come on up, Alex Stewart of Wombat. Now this must have been a very late breaking decision because I don't have any rationale from the judges here as to why it's you, Alex, but I could make stuff up as you walk up here. It's a hell of a polo and a great beard. But how about you all talk to Alex afterward and you find out exactly what makes him resourceful. Did everybody hear that? He started an ISP at 14 because nobody else was going to serve his area. So he just did it himself.
And that's a wrap on the event for this year. A massive thank you to the Technology Users Association of New Zealand, and especially Craig Young, for giving our FLINT team the opportunity to attend such an amazing event. Congratulations to Alex Stewart of Wombat.net, who received the Outstanding Future Leader Award at this year's event. We're so proud of the work you're doing in Wellington, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future. To keep up to date with anything Flint related, be sure to sign up to our mailing list at tuanz.org.nz/flintnz, and also follow us on LinkedIn. See you in the next episode of Flint Talks.